mainstream publishing, especially in science fiction and fantasy, is in the short story market and the like, is completely fake. Nothing of these people is a professional writer. Nobody's making money in this system. They are all just making this entire whole clout thing within the industry to try to act like they're important when nobody's actually reading any of their work whatsoever. Now, Jason Sanford has a new example of this, and I'll tell you exactly who he is because the reason he's famous is for trying to tear down right-wingers, trying to tear down conservatives in the space. And of course, there's this situation here where SFWA, Science Fiction Writers of America. I'm sorry, they're no longer because they can't say America anymore. The Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers Association has a new executive director who, when you start looking into what she does, she's built an entire career off of government grants and corporate charity. Like I said, these people don't sell books. They go on these speaker circuits. They act like they're important. Nobody's reading anything that they write. Nobody cares about what they're writing. They grift off of identity politics full time. And we're exposing it in real time here just how dead the publishing industry is. Mainstream publishing barely exists, guys, at this point. The only spot there is for science fiction and fantasy, for real science fiction and fantasy, is just independent works on Amazon. And that's what we're building here, my friends. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's go on this journey and let's blow up the establishments here because it's all BS. I appreciate you being here. And, of course, I am a science fiction writer myself. I got a couple things for you. I've got homework for you guys. I want you to sign up for my newsletter where I give you 3 free books. It's in the description below. That way, I've got an awesome trilogy I'm almost done with, and I can't wait to crowdfund this. And I'm going to get this out there, and I want to have you guys reading this right away. So please get on here right now and make sure that you sign up so I stay in touch with you and don't lose you. It's so important on that level. Thank you, guys. We're growing super fast on the newsletter thanks to readers like you. I also have my space opera, which is where my new books are going to be set in this universe. It's called The Arroz War, and it starts with The Stars Entwined. This is a great trilogy. You are going to love this. It's been consistently selling over the years. Thank you guys for giving me a wonderful career in this. And more than Jason said, this book just by itself sold more than Jason Sanford will ever sell in his entire career, which makes me happy. So check it out, guys. It's a lot of fun. It builds up really nicely over the trilogy. Like, I really pay things off. I pay attention to that as I build my stories. And if you like Babylon 5, Old Man's War, Lois McMaster Bujold's Vorkosigan Saga, I think you're going to really love this. It's in the description below on ebook, print, and audio. Thank you guys so much for reading. And let's get into just this whole clout structure. Now, if you don't know, there's different groups. There's SFWA, there's WorldCon, which we covered yesterday. Guys, go share that video on what they did to this literary agent for no reason. I mean, this needs to be known and exposed out there because it's really terrible. And they've turned everything into this like big political clout structure all the way around. They've got all these little short story markets where they publish each other and nobody actually reads them. We've got publishing companies like Apex Publishing just barely surviving and got screwed on a bunch of payments because of a diamond bankruptcy. All of these institutions are failing because nobody reads them anymore. Nobody reads them anymore because they don't provide good science fiction. They don't actually have a sense of wonder or anything like that. Instead of exploring strange new worlds, they're just about exploring strange new genders, and that gets really tiring really fast. None of these people can write at all, completely talentless hacks, and this is what they deal with. So while people like myself have to build a career based on my books, based on word of mouth, because I'm blacklisted from all of this. I get banned from their conventions just because of my YouTube content. These people get government grants. Corporations give them money. So this is SFWA's new executive director, and they've hailed her. She's a longtime publishing industry veteran. She's got degrees from Columbia and Harvard. I mean, you'd think this is like the smartest. She's worked in corporate blah 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 for online advertising. You'd think she's like the biggest person in the world here. Now, SFWA's executive director position is an $80,000 a year job. That's not like a big time job or anything like that. But why is she taking this at a nonprofit company where she's an executive director, which is basically answering the phones and things like that? If she's got those kind of credentials, it's because all the credentials are fake, and it's all just based off of the fact that it's corporate charity because they just want to give it to a black lady. So when I searched into this, they say she started the first black-owned bookstore. Well, sure enough, it's not even a bookstore, and if you Google Maps it, It's not even on the first floor. There's no signage. People can't walk in there. Yeah, she's got an online thing but it only sells like 10, 20 different products. And of course, it was crowdfunded by this like women's in business sort of thing, where she grifted off of some of that. And then on top of that, she got a bunch of corporate grants from some black-owned business fund that was, of course, donated by the Target Corporation. Now, she's bragged on her LinkedIn profile that she's gotten government grants to start her business and the like as well. So this is what this whole company is. She's not selling any books. That company's not moving units. People are not reading these books that are out there that she's pushing. This is completely a grift that is just paid for by tax dollars and corporate charity. And that's exactly what this whole Worldcon science fiction convention is as well. They always do this. There was another guy who used to be SFWA's executive director who would set up a GoFundMe actually through this Jason Sanford guy we're about to cover as well. And he was a Nigerian writer, and he'd get nominated for the Hugo Award multiple years because he's Nigerian. And if you looked at it, he got these GoFundMes to, of course, pay for his travel expenses. That was paid for by, of course, some charities. So nobody was reading his books. He wasn't making enough money to even be a professional science fiction writer. It was all fake, right? And same with Jason Sanford. So now look at this right here. It's the same sort of thing. So after building the grift himself, he is now a recipient of the grift, and that's how it works. You build up enough clout to become the recipient of the grift, and you don't have to make any money. You don't have to sell any books. Look at this ridiculous, like black lesbian vampire whatever's. My gosh, that's the only way he's going to get published. And so this is who Jason Sanford is. So if you don't know who he is, he's a short story writer who has almost zero success. Nobody's ever reads his stories or anything like that. He started attacking Baen Books over their Baen's Bar forum because people were discussing different things after January the 6th, the day that lives in infamy. Yes, and started calling them insurrectionists and the like, trying to get them canceled. Baen Books panicked. This was one of the worst decisions they ever made. Actually took down their Baen's Bar system, acquiesced to the SJWs. They do that a lot over there. Because they don't want the heat on them. Instead of standing up and just saying no to twerps like this, they really got to fight. Because if you don't fight, these people just win by default. Now, he's made Patreons over the years and the like, but he really got his boost from that. Now, with this book right here that he's got on here, his publisher is not able to get it into bookstores anymore, and so this is not going to be in bookstores. They're broke, and so he's likely not to make any money off this as well. Big stuff. So he got with a publisher, not going to sell any books, not going to make any money. He's up for 2 Hugo Awards, of course. Now, this is ridiculous. Let's see. What's his Hugo Award nomination? Jason Sanford Hugo Award. Okay, let's take a look at this, guys. Let's see. Let's go 2025 Hugo Award nominees. Okay, this will be a better way to do it. So, okay. So AI says, I don't want to go to AI. Let's Jason Sanford. So he's got best related work, and look at this. Finalists range from 28 to 95. So it's possible he only got 28 people voting for him for 2023 Hugo Awards, a report on censorship and exclusion. Now, by the way, I wrote up the 2023 Hugo Awards and covered it on the channel here. Got mega thousands of views on all this stuff. Way more than this guy got. They don't give me an award for that. It's amazing, right? It's totally a clout structure, and it's not even his short stories and stuff. It's just this report. Best fan writer, and this is it. Finalists range from 27 to 60. It's only like 27 people voted for him for this, right? You see the trend here. There's nobody who actually pays attention to this stuff, nobody who's actually voting for this stuff, nobody who's reading this stuff, and yet he'll go out there going, I'm a Hugo Award nominated writer for the rest of his career. And that's what they do. They always lean on these awards while they don't sell any books. He's not a professional writer. He doesn't make any money on writing. It's all fake. And here's an example of why that's fake. Thank you to the Greater Columbus Arts Council for selecting me as recipient of a Funds for Artists grants for this year's World Science Fiction Convention in Seattle. It helps him travel to it, where he's a finalist for the Hugo Awards in 2 categories. So let's go airfare for Ohio to Seattle. Let's see how much this is. Let's just go Flights to Seattle. Let's go to Expedia.com. Check this out. Go Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, and I think they're in August sometime. I don't know which days. Look at this. You can get flights for $250 each. So this is he can't afford $500 to fly out to the convention for his award. That's what, and then some hotel costs. So it's probably $1,000. He's not a real professional. That's what it comes down to. That's what's being exposed here. None of these people sell anything. They don't make any money on their actual writing. It's all fake. It's all brought by grants, and then they all go to these speaking convention places to pretend they're important, and that's exactly what goes on here. So, yes, nobody's ever going to talk about this except for this channel because nobody wants to expose what's going on in mainstream publishing. That clout structure is everything to these people. They want to prop this up. They all want to fake it till they make it, except for none of them actually make it. Even the people at the top, the Hugo Award nominees, the executive director of the biggest science fiction writers association, is all fake, and nobody's actually selling any books whatsoever. That's it. And that's it. Only indies are, guys, on Amazon. I sell more books, like I said, with The Stars Entwined, this one book, than Jason will ever sell in his entire career. And that's amazing. So this is it. This is the big expose. What do you think about this, guys? Did you know it was this fake? Did you know that these people really are not even professional writers whatsoever? Leave a comment down below. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Grab this book on Amazon, guys. You're going to love it, and I can't wait to bring you my new stuff. Make sure to sign up for my newsletter as well so I don't lose you, and we'll be back soon.